It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yamamo akwaba. Afrika siabano enchiremu eniem. Adwuma kwa bɔn ho mɔden ɛhwɛ ehuni sɛm. Abɛfo 10,000 dwumadie na ho bambɔ nsɛm. Ehu betumi ayɛ part sɛ bi benta no. Ɛyɛ Cyber Security Authority for eternity a. Ɛkan sɛ CSA. Ɛden kata bɔnten so abɛkyerɛ mu ameka sɛ idie. Abɛfo 10,000 so pa kwasi boni bɛka ne sɛ online ɛyɛ blackmail no. Ɛkɔ nkan yɛ pa ne nipa hodo bi nipa bi. Ebu ɔmde fa so ɛyɛ mfa kadam abɛfo 10,000 so ne nyase mu kuma mu kyerɛ mu sɛm. Bosme mako and 9 pentemo no. Sika botene baburu bɛyɛ 5 billion ni nyina da. Abɛfo 10,000 so nipa bi atima yɛ manfa fra kadam ɔmanga ne mu kyerɛ mu sɛm. Ɛha dwenye pam. Na Cyber Security Authority mpanyinfoɔ ɛka na mu kyerɛ mu sɛm. Cases mako ɔha ɛne aduonu mmienu 155 cases ɛne ɛbɔ ɔmade bɛtɔ dwa ɛwɔ ɔpɛpɔn bosome ɛkɔpem ofuluso bosome nom ɛwɔ mfempem mmienu ɛne aduonu nan mu a sika yira yɛ kɔyɛ ɛyɛ 103,663 ɛyɛ sika bɔtene a enipa bɔ ɔmɔden ɛbɔ ɔkɔnɔ abɛfo 10,000 so ɛne nyase mukuma kram ɛno akyi wɔn mu kyerɛ mu sɛm mfempem mmienu ɛne aduonu num mu nso ɔnom efiri ɔpɛpɔn bosome ɛkɔkɔpem ofuluso bosome atwa mu yi mfempem mmienu aduonu num mu no ɔmo kyerɛ mu sɛ neɛ ɛka ba apa no enipa hodo nipa bi ɛyɛ mfa kadam abɛfo 10,000 so no ɛyɛ 499,044 ɛne nipa hodo a ne ɛkyesɛ japade ahodo nipa bi abɔ maden akɔbɛfo 10,000 so akɔdupu nipa gye omu sika mu kyerɛ mu sɛnsɛm wedi ɛpantoma ɛha adwenye pam na mperifo aka sɛ kyerɛ mu sɛm ɛkwan hodo mo fa so ma maden na mu wia nipa abɛfo 10,000 akwan no so na dɔso ye pam wɔn mu kyerɛ mu sɛ de dika mo maden na abɛfo 10,000 create account ɛne Facebook na da honom na watwa photo fɛfɛɛfɛ mfoni ani da hɔ ye pa wo de photo shoot na da honom na ɔde ɔba mfoni abɛto mɛma so hunu sa na mo kwado ɔmani asɛ ɔmɛ kafre kadwo na maka nsɛ krate me pobi ne na twempra mɔden na sɛ ne misika na mehia na wadada ne saa no ɔkwadu na ekro no na sɛ ne bɛma pa ne sisi akyi dendenden sa na wadada ne nyɔnko bɛma na wadupu no wagye ne sika na ɔde kɔ ɔmo kyerɛm sɛ ta kɔ so ye pa bɛ fonten so ha adwenye pam ebi nso bɛ hɔ na obi asa ne wo link wo de share link no na wa share na wakɔwuram na wadada sa kyale wonsa ne video mam na mfa nya de mam mfoni saa obadada wo sa na nsa ka naked video de ba bonte se krate me nsa ka o sa ne misike na menya wo so o mesra wo begye sen o ma 5 billion ante sa de amema obi ahu adegyam na kobane akose ne sika na kobane agye na wabɔ mi se to wa mutem se de yakɔ so na ha wie pa me kese Ghana de hie ba mo akaka atwa mu no aba enya sem kuma kram empenifo aka se kyerem sem yanka nkyere Ghana de hie enyina se free neko sa okodo so beto ade aba fonte ba mo de hwem mapa ansa na wakɔ akɔtɔ free se fra kadama yakɔ so no ha dwenye pa na da pa manfo bi da manfo bu mu fa so pa aba fonte so no ekon kan empenifo aka se kyerem sem yanka nkyere Ghana fo nyina se ne so bo mo de ayo fra kadam ebu do fa so mo de na screenshot with details of Nhyiraba account no ebio nso sika da osane bo mo de na screenshots ni nyina fa kopie mu awa Cyber Security Authority for mpere for na mo de ayere mo wa afisu kita ho de ahodo a won ne ye messages ahodo asane nyina mo de na fa phone no screenshot ni nyina fa koda won mo de nhwem ma pa na betumi abonte sa pa de no kwaduro omo du sika no ko omo se yanka nkyere Ghana fo nyina se free ne ko mo de na da ho so free se fra kadama ekoso na ba for 10 so na kwageta to ahwe ne ye bedu baabi no waso ebe ya hye panti woni kra ahodo free Cyber Security Authority mpere fa kache aba nimre yade mo nkyere mo esum ye tefo Sikapa de atodwane
kwaje de omo ye nde beboa
da ho a na ye de osen
aka na chies ka se utimi chiama om ni asanso aka che se scan ye sape foforo nti wan chia na che se ye di
enya sem kuma
wa yi na ba beto abonte
omo de gia manfo Sikapa nti mo ni na wo yo bia wani brade de ombeyi nti wani na Oscar embre tiyan ko yanim
yanto akase bone so na endra da eye program bia mpanifo e de atodwa omabomodin apa eye Black Star Experience hontoma no call so e Black Star Square omabomodin se ombetimi ahye eye omanga na yensra hwe bia sanso ne yamamre eni sinitwam no ombetimi ahye mu den se ne be ya bibia so ebetimi akoso te sekane no na abra omokasa na coordinator e de ma Black Star Experience eye Res owusumafo e de todwa na o chese program we de enye project keke esan say ya black star experience yi ebe san akenya omanga na ya hoden ene anija ye betimi ade ato nsa fra obi biara wo wiase afa na na so omombra na omomehwe de omanga na ya so ye we san say yankasa na omanga na no niam ewo mu no eye fede ehia ne se ediska be hyemu keke se ne ebe ya bibia so ebetimi akoso ye eno achi ana Minister of Tourism, Culture, any creative art eye Ablazifa eye gomeshi esansu esusu biemu se ya de aban no ebomodin aso mo beboa nti ono aye ochiginafo yi de obehese sika kese on betimi dia hyemanu no bibia betimi akoso ye no obehwe.
We are fulfilling one of the important NDC manifesto promises, and I'm so happy. For me, it is heartwarming as it is momentous because it is central to the cultural and creative heartbeat of this dear nation of ours, the occasion to officially launch the Black Star Experience. We have another epoch in the making. It is being elevated before our very eyes. The leadership that is being offered by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his government is setting out policies to improve the creative cultural sector with actionable plans aimed at providing an enabling environment for job and wealth creation and the improvement of livelihood. The Black Star Experience, a strategic intervention to showcase Ghana's unique culture and heritage to the world. It is posited to enhance transversal potential of the nation's creative and cultural essence as a veritable offering to the Ghanaian people, Africa and its diaspora, and to the world. It is pivotally designed as a stimulus that moves our creative impulses and culture from the fringes to the center of national development. It is about time, and I thank you, His Excellency, for that. The Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts and its agencies, and indeed the creative sector players, are committed to the successful realization of the objectives and actions of the Black Star Experience and its coordinating secretariat.
Eniya wuti ye Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts eya Ablazifa gomeshi lenu echi no mampeni John Dramani Mahama enso de nsem tudwa na okire se ya de obebomodin aso obeboa se ne ebe ya bibi biara betimi aba amani me ebebo oman no obeye.
We're reclaiming our narrative and projecting to the world a bold new vision of Ghana, a Ghana that stands tall, vibrant, proud, and unstoppable. We're launching a movement, the Black Star Experience. From the rich tapestry of music, dance, choreography, and immersive digital presentations you have witnessed tonight, it should be clear that this initiative transcends tourism. It is a declaration that Ghana is the cultural and creative heartbeat of Africa. We're determined to redefine how the world sees us, and more importantly, how we see ourselves. The Black Star Experience is about restoring our pride, celebrating our heritage, and unlocking the vast potential within our cultural, creative, and tourism sectors. Ghana must be recognized not only for its historic achievements, but also for its dynamic present and limitless future. A powerful legacy has shaped our nation from the enduring kingdoms of Akwamu, Dagbon, and Ashanti to the fearless Pan-Africanist leadership of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, whose vision of African unity still inspires generations. And yet for too long, we have underinvested in what makes Ghana truly exceptional. That is our culture, our creativity, our warmth, and the way of life. And that must change. And I say that from today, that will change.
Eniya wuti ye Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama.
Yan tuaka se wonse monfa nwure mu e wo court ensensem ne court ekwa setenam na kan head of the National Signals Bureau kwabena Adubuahin ekopie mu e wo court a court ashesem omadia kwankwada custody of the Economic and Organized Crime Organization rekofo mpenifu akachi ene nefua mako enson na high court waka bopre temu ene wadom ko asetena na agyinasie we ebepie mum na de enti akofa agyinasie we nyina ba ne sem attorney general oban lawyer penin ono kwanso oswafo hwe ateten ne so Dr. Dominic Ayene ede to court nanim sem openi pa ne den ede kwabena Adubuahin Ghana Sikapa fa ne nsiasem na okosom oman Ghana no nyasem kuma endisika we ni de sade aye no etimi nkwa kwanti wadom so atena se ehuni sem ensensema odom da kwada court no adanse dia wo de fa ho no eye kwabena adubo ahim pese ofa kuntuna ase na wo chinchim odansire ne nsa se be ya atenche betumi akoso ntim na Dr. Dominic aye na chirem se o ma ne nkosa ne senti papa be ya o mfa ne kwatwirem kakra na mfa nya dusua ne se be ya betumi ayi ne nsa dia friends ma hodo a ekoso court no hom na eye defense counsel penipo gina mum oya lawyer edema eye kwabena adubo ahe no eye Samuel atachia aka se chirem se eye ne ya pa se ne Dominic Dr. aye ne eka sansam we edigu kwabena adubo ahe ni maase o chirem se ensma do ade ka fa ne ho so mo dansidie efa ne ho Ghana sika wawia ne ade nyina no okopie mu wakwato opani wanya dansidie ba kumpo entia no waka se chirem se de ekoso no kasa na bodwo so a na obo akram nanso kwato ahye se opani onkwankwa twiri mu opanifu akache eye nefu amakoma konsom wombekoso nhwemu de afa ne nsem no no ma hu se de ombesi gina ya de afa ne nsem no na make se opani pa ne de Samuel atache chirem se nsem na todwa no ene ye paso ne client pa kwabena adubo ahe na okwatwiri mo chirem se ye ne ya nanso enam se kwato ase agire ndi obekoso a ye hwansa beyi na ni kakra manhwem na kodu eye mre se fatem se bebetimi yaboa na nsem de fata ho nyina no etunya ba bontem na make say eye accused persons awodo mo ka ho eye Angela Agyei Boaten ono eye kwabena eye adubo ahe ho kafo kwato agya no na afi nso mame ano so na ne sika efa ne nsem pam e sika kwabia eye Madrid eye donkon so kwato ahye se ono so onfa ne ho nkodi omekoza nhwehwem de afa ne nsa na make say no atachia de wachire mu sensema hodo a kwato ahye se kwabena adubo aten ne nkonkotwere etese ne ewekofo akache saa nafu amakoma konso ne de because I know court to Yadria. No, but the same say at Central for him.
The judge was doing what they call a balancing act. It's not on the strength of what the Attorney General has, but on the fact that you don't have to toy also with the liberty of the individual. So what the Attorney General wanted, the judge said no, too long. So just use 7 days and whatever you think is residual to whatever you've done, and then come before me. Wow. That we should all look at it from the perspective of the razzmatazz and the theatrics. This is a very painful somersault for the Attorney General. He said, I want more time. 8th of April. So was it Yoko sleeping on the matter? He was pleading for 14 days. So that they do, experiment with somebody's liberty. The guy said no. And the farthest you could have for the moment, it's 7 days. If today, Adubuahe is stronger than Yoko, and Adubuahe is stronger than the national security, then President Mahama is not safe. A man pitted his strength against the nation. You know, when they come and tell the court such cock and bull story, they believe that is the end of the matter. So we shouldn't diminish the power of Yoko by their own interest. And also national security. And they said, if there is something that Adubuahe can do to the nation Ghana, then President Mahama hasn't gotten the right national security and the right to Yoko. It's unfortunate. And then what?
Any awoti ye ayalo yani ojinamum edema akane head of the National Signals Bureau. Kwabena Adubuahe no ne den ade Samuel ata achia nene ena woti ye.
Yanto akase abone so na endra dakonto ni maboso me ne de edikan e won fimpim yenu ni aduonu num ni mu na chese adwumayefo mpempem ba omodin a omufri eye union any organization na enu wo eye kumase ba omodin a ekohia mu e wo Jubilee Park ono ma chese eye May Day celebration na ana na omobo omodin a omudi wo ho na team eda so eye resetting pay and working conditions in Ghana anu na ye omo ka bi ewom no adwuma na abradwumade no ekoso na chese penifo omo ye adwuma wa abem labor leaders and civil society groups na ebo omodin ekohia mu wo honoma ne omo kan ne se eya akwatia aketua ye adwumayefo ni nwa no oso mo bomodin na mpenifo no ehwe sanso na matena ye omo ye adwuma wo ho no oso mpenifo ne bomodin ahwesa tena ya no eye papa edema wom na abra mo kasa ewo dwumadie na se na Mr. Augustine Adongo na ye Ashanti Regional Secretary edema Trades Union Congress edi tudwa na ochre se ehu behia sa aban ene akrankra adwumayefo mpenifo eye labor unions fo ni na be kabom na madi dwuma se na be ya dwumadie no omo soso de ase omani so na betimi ache ade ama wom na wo hwese o ha bebre no wo man Ghana mu nti se mo hwe na se akatua na mo twa adwumayefo na gina fa akwa emboa esan se dada bia no adechie bia no aya na enema bo ekosoro nti se salary na ade ma wadwumayeni no se wantimi antuma ama na eya ade a ebe ha no
yenden kwana ya baba na ye haye ya kachre ya pem na ane this year kasa a team
this certain pay working conditions in Ghana. And workers, our welfare, and Nuna, higher, your pensions, minimum wage. Workers, they deserve minimum wage. Nigeria Katrina, and forever, and today, Penny said, woman, a mine, and minimum wage, living wage. Average pensions, why? One check, because pensions will die now, what you see. Pension, and you come out, move 500 Ghana cedis. I never and to meet here because of the high cost of living. And to God, and my say here, living wage, not pensions. So one Shana, 1 year per year, if you are with
DLFM.
Yeah, now if you are old age.
Eni ya uti ye Mr. Augustine Adongo na ye Ashanti Regional Secretary at the Trades Union Congress. Nenuechi ana ye Mayor at the Kumasi Honorable Richard Ofori Ajiman Buedi Edin Adodona at the Feno King Zuba and so Ghana for Juma ya Fuabasu ye pass and Kitty Sieni to Wacha Pa Omudidi Jumana Yadia Ebu Mupa as I say Omani Moya Dines Nini Echino Omutu Muhusi wa Jumano at the Mom Penny for no Mabibia etimiko suye. Nemom ka be ya nkem adwuma mpanifo ne momodin asakachia no ometimi atum edi amawo.
We can attest that there are no wages, poor working conditions, and income inequality. These have been significant challenges frequently discussed within Ghana's workers' union and resulting in nationwide strikes sometimes. Undoubtedly, inadequate salaries leave many workers struggling to make ends, thereby widening the gap between the rich and the poor. This further leads to decreased economic mobility and reduced economic growth. Indeed, the government recognizes the voices of its workforce is better positioned to achieve its vision. It is in the light of this that His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama's government, through the Honorable Minister for Labour, Jobs and Employment, has committed to restructuring the single fine pay policy. Therefore, it is imperative that stakeholders, including government, relevant institutions, organized labor, collaborate to create a fair, sustainable pay structure that reflects economic reality.
Eni ya uti ye Mayor at the Kumasi Honorable Richard Ofori Ajiman Buedi na maniboye nsem troni Samuel Ofori Buatin ana de besomye.
Yan to aka sebonso yabonfa nwuremwem. Ewo MPP osoro kokokama nyokorumam. Ne donko ma sebedwam wano ba no dini ayo ne mnyamfo Alexander. Afenyo market smart tudwa chiremisem. Anemontu a Ghana mampanin John Dramani Mahama. Wanya kukodo no de nsade aka oman Ghana atemu ho ensensem okurum hanom. Ensem ye se Ghana fo nyina ka bipa na ha dwenye pam. Ode se de tudwa ndo de bomade ya friends twemfo nhyiemum. Ena Alexander Funyoma kan kasa na ochiremu sem. Yanka nkyira Ghana mampanin sem enemanim yadam. Anemotu a watum na wama wahyesem oman Ghana tese na Chief Justice onkotena ba bidin mane nkwaso nyotemu afo penin no. Odwena ha wontia sente na Ghana otemu afo penin ni kurem nti omanya kwa ni seni. Alexander Funyama kekasa na ochiremsem. Sana muntu ekoso wonya ne ntie se Ghana mampanin. Ahyehye lawyer fo ni bia funum nti oye omode saa ochiremu a mode maningiom. Na yade ya banse sambeba de sende sabe okodo za aboa so sunyonko so akaje ne se sore yesuom. Enkanja ne se ebia sore ne so na ofire ne so de beba so ofisa ne muntu aga na mampanin yetu no. Ehu benya se obi abeka na adwen aje na mampanin waje ofisa sabe. Omanga na temunsem so de yade ya amanwase beba ne se bedu abi no man ebeje ensem. Ode nsem sei ede tuja.
But I have something to tell our respected judges. Some of them, I am aware,
DLFM.
we are aware, that are being promised by the NDC government. Today, it is Tokonu. Tomorrow, it may be them. They should listen and listen well. I want all judges in the country to know that their institution is under attack. The NDC government is approaching you, the judges, telling you that, oh, Tokonu does not have a good interpersonal relationship. She is snobbish, she is this, she is that. But I want you to know that if they allow them to use you today, tomorrow they will come after you. Act collective. It is your institution which is under attack.
Enu ache no eno de mnyamfo Alexander. Afenyo market kasemo eno wase yemfa nto Ghana fo nyina nim sem. Anamotu a na wonmo akonwa sem pipa manyoko ne ti abanwa so no. o wo misa obo no ho modern sanka galamse no betu ase nanso wo ye nkosia Ghana mom Ghana man pani be ka kire yense senko poya no nya kwanya basoma omanya bosom akoma nan galamse na tu betwa ma Ghana fo ye hwatoen obisese na galamse no agentra ha atrata na kwaba ma di Ghana bro yi pana Ghana man pani de na wo yafa ho o kirem se ne more than 24 hour economy by nanso na Ghana adwumafo ma pamu nyina kwatena fie o kirem ade kwaso inti Ghana ban de wuye babo ma Ghana cheche ni mpuntu no de same say e to dwa
that we have witnessed since the NDC assumed the reins of government on the 7th of January 2025. The first thing we heard was the mass dismissal of the youth who have been employed in state-owned enterprises and in the public sector. People who have been employed for over 7 years, 6 years, were suddenly asked to go home. Some go into their offices and they are sacked. Nurses who were recruited last year have been made to go home. Teachers who were recruited and posted have been sacked. That is the state of the NDC government for you. Instead of creating employment opportunities, they are rather creating more unemployment. Now, even with some of these institutions, they now replace some institutional heads with their party faithful as part of their resetting agenda. Now let's come to the issue of Galamsey. Somewhere 2014, the then Minister of Finance, Honorable September, appeared before Parliament and lamented on the state of the cocoa production in our country. Among the key issues he addressed Parliament on through its Finance Committee was issue of Galamsey.
Ni a wotie dom kuma ma se badwam wonu panu dini onimnyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markin enu achi ana dom eye anoboaboafo edema MPP amayokomeche national organizer edema MPP eye Henry na naboachi echire se onim de ntia Ghana mampani waye se betwintwan se yetunufo a wontie wo manyum efirisem ekwan hodo opeso go faso etu Chief Justice Gertrude Alaba Esabate kunofra konwa so no enfamra kwanja no motu na wotu no mo de Ghana fo monkasem de kwaso no yapa
have intensified their relentless crusade against the independence of Ghana's judiciary, an assault that has now culminated into a dangerous and unconstitutional move. The suspension and planned removal of Chief Justice of the Republic, Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude Nhyiraba Saki Tokuno, by none other than Mr. Mahama himself. The NPP profoundly disapproves and vehemently condemns this blatant disregard for constitutional order, judicial sanctity, and democratic norms. This action taken under the pretext of Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution constitutes a grave threat to judicial independence, a reckless abuse of executive discretion, and an affront to the rule of law. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we consider this suspension not only unconstitutional, but procedurally flawed, but also politically motivated and executed with alarming disregard for the sanctity of due process.
Ne kwa na nabi si yanka nkyere Ghana mampanin ene Ghana fo nyina asem. Wonu mata se nhwehwemu ehunu se kwatikwan Ghana mampanin fa so wafa na otu Chief Justice edifra kwanwa so ne mfa mra kwan so nyankopɔ ya adoma edwoda ebei Ghana fo nyina munhye ma wakoye oye kyere e de atia Ghana mampanin ebesi eye kotorima boso me da toso enum emfempem me ne do nunum mu ye kwakoye oye kyere pa aka kyere Ghana mampanin sem kwati kwan apaso tietia Ghana mna so no otu Chief Justice na nyamra kwan ma koye oye kyere mampanin ehwe ade a we pin hono so de munkyere mu sei eto aso.
Therefore reiterate our call for the immediate reinstatement of the Chief Justice and the withdrawal of his unconstitutional action. The future of our republic, the confidence of our people in the judiciary, and the very soul of our democracy depends on this. Let it be known that the New Patriotic Party will fiercely and relentlessly resist any attempt to hijack our judicial system for any political gain. We urge Ghanaians across all divide to speak out and defend our constitution. We urge everyone to be part of this historic demonstration on Monday, 5th May. We must all be part of this effort. There is this sinister motive by Mr. Mahama to pack the judiciary to seek a judicial interpretation of the Constitution, which will interpret Article 62 so that he intends to go a third term. this agenda, inshallah, shall fail.
Any awoti ye ono ena ye national organizer Edema MPP amenyo kuniden Edi Henry Nana Boache nene ena awoti ye nyina weso eni enkenka madwenkyire ni bi na yemfa nsum animre ya na wei efri master planner junior kentampo na ochirim say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de oyokani nipa na ni da hoye pa no badwumaden Yakopon ya de MPP besen nyankwa bi opa ya da se wei nso efri Razak Tahiru no chire mi se dia de muye great pa sine ya da se pa ne abaso ba ode aboyen na Kwame Opalsco Newman no chire mi so highlife a difference home total a year filling station no chire mi se I'm still pleading with the MPP supporters to remain calm and really solidly behind the party because we are not in normal times zamanyuko ne mankwe entimu kwaswa na monta wo machine mabeye ye de mamupa meda se pa senior no wadwenkyere kofi parliament no chire mi se so that we need price control in Ghana because citizens are only taking advantage of each other. And Okrapa, Ubi Abu Nyonko Faso, Sana Ghana, you're the free. I would become upper. Sina das a pa. Yanko Pemo Boise, Baba Mahama Boasin, which him say, President Mahama, any NDC political scammers, a pa galam say, Dumson, you come Ghana, for then Moya Fahon. That's a pass in a Ghana near Bowen chain. So far, Namen Sumin so far, as a matter when ye. Cyber Security Authority for Bontia Baka say chirimu sem. Sikadodu animpa bia mo ya kronfo bo no abe fonten tanso no. Akwajeta. Sikaba bro 5 million Ghana cedis ena nipa bi etimi agye. 5 billion titisikam 5 billion nipa bi agye dia free amanfo nsem abe fonten tanso. Oh, sanu picture me your ba me ho ofempese ono mi hia na me bo modiana me no kodi agro ene me twande e bla beto obedada me padwuma de amam bra na fasika se bra me mo adwuma na nya be fonten tanso enipa maje omisika okromanya sem kuma na wo ye Ghana na wote sabe fonten tanso sabe akronfo abawura mu didwuma se de tietie nipa wote asem we asen na asem fa Ghana ni me yentie 0554050 0530 405019 0593406565 ahumana mi se bi o masesa na dada na 0534050199 0593406565 hello Majo.
Hello Majo.
Yo dini ma bia ka free.
Me ka tema.
Senior, where you from say?
You from me Benji.
Mr. Benji me enti o.
Ni America ne say. Say Ghana for ya ma ye ni so da on. Ebi mo a amu pesika, ebi mo so on mo a onye hu oba na pe opese okono okopa no anase ye ka se wo sika ojuma we odi hu hye mo obenye sika no di echi onhwe ne men's gold be ye inti Ghana for ye ma ye ni nda ho papa so chief justice assembly so no Ghana for ye nka se ntia
yo me da se bebe
judiciary na mo di amoho
mate nyame nchira opi Benji usu betimi abamu am 0534050199 059340606565 ubetimi afre na wonso wode wadwenche no ede aba. Hello Majo.
Over Brady.
Hey, hallelujah. Kofi Yima Shamo Damon City Endra ye hufia.
Oh, over. Engemi ao.
Yo, me yentie we senior.
Ajo se mo hoye di.
Ya mi adom ehye pa.
Over ko ze kroma anu wo. Menti ade say sign ni oma we. Yentumi enye imrabia ebe ko etia. So ti ate. Ye okromo na amanfo dom sika ekwohye bibi na eye bibi o. So ti ate. Kromo anu mangazanga ye kromo Ghana de. Wonse obia serve obia sorry a ogilances eji like TV ni radio no obi o nkofo akotena so ye de omope. Fa we bra be ye fa we bra be emboa e o se mpeni for na monhwe na monye de
meda se bebre
ana ne gugu
meda te
nti ahyenkafo
meda se bebre nyame nhira bebre Kofi ma Shamo Damon City once obetimi aba 0534050199 0593406565. Hello Majo.
Wafa
Manyo nie oh ma hof ma na hye ye de
Yamiadom insono na egugu na ye
enra so ya de pa nyame nhira mo pa
nhira mo so pa
ma yentie wanumre
yo offer. A cromwell, they said, "Bedroom, dear."
A bedding.
I just like a coupon a baby. Nemo Yankopon Subem, and better as some competent can say. Ghana fondly sit no baby, or semi register same Edma in Nigeria free. What encourage register sim the more no did Juma, what if your grandpa? Yet he was of you say, when you're scared first bra, no coach would say. Memom de minibi, in the pass of Benjamin means it has half on so. Pass of Benjamin offer.
Medase.
Me catch up my soldier, Miss Rane, pound for an offensive from
you.
Nancrophone, dia brodo.
Medase, I mean, so.
Fraud the father so.
Mate.
Nay, you didn't see me as I'm a messina. Papa.
Medase, I mean, shall
be. Papa, only be found from
Mate. Medase, baby, Mamma. Hello, Majo.
Yeah, Joe.
My offer would dinner be a casafree.
If I show a friend, Dinah, make us a free to do.
Sister Dinah, the course of Fontaine Tanus in you, Fracadam.
Me pacho, me my family dear. Wow, a man now, what they my photo, banner, what they me for being in the train process here. A man penny for what you renum, who bashana one and nampo any sign for Nini ye pet. Na one happiness so no one buong afaso. Midday, uncle the beddy one at a bear me.
Can what the pass out of manam?
Kabeme de pa. If you say, oh, why you're a home, and that's all for bad. I warena. I didn't see now. We put some out in worrying your baby. I wouldn't fear or two. Now, a phone so now, better or bad.
I don't answer one.
Wow, it's no about by a dear. Say any family as a saying,
Mate.
About me, Yashi. Yes, I feel so quick money. Quick money.
You.
A woman saw my no my dandy, but also you appear what a cry, and Yadum. At the end of the day, obey.
No question.
Now, because you are away, brother, I mean, mouse say, no, mean, you say, on the Pacono will be a Quebec Sastro. No, Quebec Bonnie, dear, who buy
no crepa.
The Darcy Bray.
Ya mean, Shroud Soupy. Hello, Majo. Yamia Dumo, or the for better, Miss Akane. Nanabu better. Mamma, minim say she yipa. And Ramian Crass will buy an answer me whom. And I want my own. Oh, okay. But it's here, Queen, any panel can't who on comes with Nimu. Fetch me. Oh, Nimu. Mamma may entail me.
You, Miss Quattro, the other mechanic say, what you are, if you are from. And I start to be friendly, or just friendly, Yima. Look, Chikia. It is some questions to be talk at me. See the chance to today, Yamanoma. Oh, let be a number from everyone must say, Mamma Lotto Noma. It is the set of time for Money and no mess, no one here.
I don't answer.
I don't know what. Oh, Money and no mess, no one here. No, what then I do cry the showman, no Biafra.
No crap, I
had. Or do we see our beach? Then we will see that I'm so far. May you have
and this is a day.
The person says, Fianciano.
Okay. Mate. Better. Yamichra, Mamma. Hello, my joy, my last call. I wouldn't be a Casafree.
Medindi James, Casafitama.
Mr. James maintain me, my last caller.
Miss me problem is a radio station for Mosumoka Hubi. Moka on a modern call for Mudu basic radio station, and so say Mudun call for Betuquine. Munko should be a moti, Munko should be a more. No, I bet the fraud and call from Magic Musica play a lot of problems. Citrum mutation and so Saj Madina Mudini, I catch him some Munyai. Lumba Yabunapa.
Hello, senior. Senior, Yawa Senior.
Yeah.
What's it to your radio? No, so. What about Yabotra me by Yabotra? What bed you want to more back catch and say, Yaboda will be Mubia Buafaso and a young Yushimamwana.
I may have no Mr. Silver Lady.
Oh, bed, Mamma.
Mr. Silver Lady.
You see, me by Yabotra, and yes, we are knowing. Listen, me by Yabotra. Yabotra me by. Men count Casa one show him. Yabotre me ba. The Okano, Yendis be endis to Pitu, I mean, fat and say, Yadokan Yanocre. But any say, and some you honor, maybe I will be with the room. Nasa who say, be then walk in a scammer, bra, fear. What do you want? Yabotre. Oh, and now all important or can they? Mate, what does it be to one, Mamma? Why?
Yo,
let us be brilliant.
My yes idea station mugun
adwuma ne esa ye besre ye bo bi hu dawuro manwa na wo kwa ye hwehwem mapa efa ho ene say radio stations edi adwuma sometimes DLFM enkofa de bone entoma ne listeners enti ye besre se bibi ena bia wate awa ha no na se wo kwa yankwa yi a yimpanifo asutire emfa nkogina baabi enkoka wa adwen se de bia wo pe yenka say I mean, ye begu obi adwuma na se mo bi nka na adwane bibia koso e hawo but sometimes ye can say my face reality.
Good evening.
Major so Apakan.
Per asemna brand kan ye gina asem tum but you see DLFM as an institution
o microphone e ma o ka gukwa.
Mami yusu brand asem na waka no. Ye listeners no omu hia ye pa ye mfo mu ndi agro. Ye taking asem very serious but in Nhyiraba before obidin advert beba say yambon de rono DLFM were very competent management omo make sure some be nipa business
onem
ahwehwe adwuma oye
onem ade o kan ya na ha me say titiriu because DLFM fia no how many people no ma ba ha no ma ye bo mo ne ma ho de wura mo ye frakada mo kro eno ne ade a ha me because normal of radio station no mo ye scammers okro mo ha no no I mean
and in American before you have competent management before mbeju say or licenses ni ade before ansa na ya bonipa ne wudero enti DLFM bibia management e so omoye ansa na omagye adwuma bi abon wudero no omoye enti se wo kọ na adwuma no ne omo beka che so omoye no approve certificate ni an document omonya just come back and come and tell us what you say se wo kọ na omo di bibia wo dia e ho na ye nkrofo na omo ndi nukure. But your management, your competent management, before mbeji adwuma bi atuma bon de ro no, omo your background check, document bi ese nipa no e provide no omo gini nyina. Enti se o kwana so omo no eye obibi a.
Then you come back to management. Station.
Eno de nya
management na advert oba when I mean everyone is in business no register bibia ya adwuma kama. E kire se wotumi krata o so ye adwuma na. Ye de ani se nipa wotumi krata na ye bo hu de wuro de ma no.
Sure.
Edi aka ne se woni mpa no so akopa adwuma ne se wo mo wani da wo hu ne se ni dwuma na wo pe ne nimpa no hye na o kan ye no e kwan no so no no ye den e fa no because the betuma ne se nimpa no ba ye hu ne se nipa no okay o wotumi krata so o ye adwuma wa license in the business so what you say enti ne won so akopa adwuma na at least e se o hwe hu ne se na nimpa ne kan ye wo kwa ye ne sa pepe na wo ye no ana onya ne sa I mean forget no.
Nhyiraba me ne omienu ye ni so many times and ankrofo ba so
by other companies
management your mo background checks ne ade a omo se nkrofo omo nka no kro mo business en agenu na management a reject advert awodo any sponsorship awodo management a reject e bro twi unwi so omo hu se wo document na onyama enye jeniwa they will reject so you best renye
onem senior na ho ayem wan say o ka say nkanka DLFM because ha no listeners ni be dia dance ni pa do say ena ba DLFM ha no ma be advert o mu ya manfo frakada mo kuma I mean senior get your I mean o fat no get no right because DLFM there o de o beta waso a obehu enya station a yes also say bi obi abetena be frakada mo kuma ye yenso sa na ye papa na nkasa no a on ye di na chiri na brabo ntesa enti yenso so se be sansem huru no so ya da se pa de oka no ekoso okroma station dodo na ye bat o ka se DLFM titiriu a eho ne de yame anim de kure ni ya na onya adwen ya da se na wadwen kire you were entitled to your opinion ya menhia Apakan me yenye birthday ne yenko wai na betena sim we yes so no happy birthday enko fama abna too sweet minim tese we ya kura de sound ma nam no happy birthday goes to you abna too sweet na wo ahwere ase ewo Eastern region ene eyo wa wodanti senior man DJ Afiba se enka ncho so odo we papa pe wasem o oye adwuma o DLFM o kyem se odo papa de yakopon kwaso abo ho ban onye okese no mfiri adumu enhyira wo oma ahoden mapa emfiri soro ne konkro meye okese pa mfiri adumu enkwadwe happy birthday goes to you abena too sweet wo ahwede ase Eastern region said ye wote ne ye sweet ne yakopon kuto ne ni Apakan ayi ye fe ne sen Afiba nkuto ne ote ase ye de ye nim when say happy birthday enko fama Precious ofoli Portia wo Kumase kwada so adwena se na wo ye adwuma wo electoral commission aso ye wo ye kwada so na ne wa wodanti wadamfo ne din Samuel ofoli Boaten o ye adwuma wo ntumi TV and radio oso wa pawasem ye pantene wa wodan ho faduan yakopon hia no nye okese Oti na dim fancho no bia kwampa fanto anim free na kwankopon kwaso ama ne ngwhra no. Anyway, so tamfo bi tata 1 pound sum no ma enhira no enye okese pa ho fadua wodin e the precious ofeli Porsche wo yadwuma e wo electoral commission aso ye wo kwada so wo free kwada so adwunase happy birthday enko enfama Porsche.
Happy birthday when so enkoma mespa or no weapon righteous ministry and also wakwada so ye kumasi we every Samuel for ibuatin awo ye juma ewo ye wuntumi TV any radio or se mespa nyame sha no nya okese oma promotion any opportunities bebre embra wa akwam Nyankopon fa ni hrensuo no engu wusu no ma anije enhya wa brabo mu manti happy birthday kese enkoma mespa
Kasiabo no ye de asi Yade kasiabo na si emusemufo no eye Maze Mabel entwene se mu ede ema yen DJ Omale de ekopie mu ewo Facebook no so senior technician on duty eye DJ Zigby akenkafo esingonya besman mle no ede ameje so eye takwade kwadwo krom twabe wude hye konkron Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B aka ehunsuo mpene mene
Adwoa Agyei Sikapa
ye kono hwan na eba
Apakan GH
woni Bismarck na eba na say Bismarck edu say dia na mpaye bedwa akopama so nsem no won ebewura pa
DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo that DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo that
yeba mu nyina mo anitia adehye
DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo that DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo that DL Power Sports emu ade ejawo that
Fiadagba wotro melegbedro no vinyo pogoto fio wotro ya chagamagbado megba no Freestyle Friday ye metwogbono mede kukuno wotro ya yo madana grona madana mesiame netwa ime radio adare deal 106.9 anyami ganyobi tuobola ebo no ko ye Facebook ke YouTube beke na efia no yo mengabobeshe watashie kon wake Freestyle Friday Sports ni eba ofa na efia no yo beke na ni ochamo konimo kwake mo konimo fiaba ke radio afo DL 106.9. Good evening to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platforms. Friday evening we are back. We are bringing you Freestyle Friday. So please don't hesitate to call a friend to tell a friend that Freestyle Friday Sports is airborne live from now till 7 p.m. Ebusi amayenyina we so na yama wadron ama wakwa ba baby bia won nanmire emre we du fia da bia se ne ye no ye tenase na otwemu ni nyina agudie mu nsama wudu a etwagu ya kese ne wo mu no ye fa na ye di hu nkomo kakrebe na fenso no ya man ye tiefo ne ahwefo ne kwan na mafra ba kire mu adwen na ya pensam no poma sibre enti fia da nwumire ya satenase biem efiti juada besi ne fia da ensama kese sisi wo agudie mu no ene ya fa ye bedi hu nkomo ye wi a ye bema okwan no wafra ba dwumedie nso enti ebusua twero numbers we to o mame eno ne ye de befa course ye nyam bia o mane tumpe na wafra no wabekire wadwen numbers no eye 0534 050199 0534 050199 and 0593 406565 numbers we and ye de befa mo course no every ni do a na wahye so area wantabusua yatena se Freestyle Friday Sports ye de bro e deal 106.9 na otwemu agudie mu nsama wudo opina na etutodwa na kese na ebaya obiadi won komo Ghana Football Association President Kate Yesu Krekumeno Kase Dano da CAF Executive Committee meeting koso ewo Ghana no ya appointing a second vice president Edema CAF indicate Okrekunu Nyankopon Adaroma kwa no konanim lifted the flag of Ghana high in the Oya Ghana Football Association press for ni ahwefo ye beje mo adwenkyere ye bisamu Kate in the baby a wakodu as second vice president Edema CAF no emfaso ben na Ghana football ye benya wo so na futuo ben na wo de ma no ye di enwo nkomo na afenso na otwen Ghana Olympic Committee omo election no ekoso Mr. Richard Akpokavi Esquire oye lawyer nipa ono na nei yato aba ediaman se Ghana Olympic Committee president intinde Mr. Benunu Mensa ni reno abewie Mr. Richard Akpokavi Esquire na take over wabe adwuma ben na o expect so be na Ghana Olympic Committee na fa ntoma pefra yedi enwo komo ediama na Ghana's version of the Air Classico Accra Heart of Folk any Kumasi Asante Kotoko kwesiada 3 p.m. Accra Sports Stadium ampaye bega wine na share ya tunidin the unmissable. You don't need to miss this game for anything. And on so na otwin atrende ensem bebre na esi na otwin nanso akesia miense wo mu no ene yafa yedi hunkomo Keto Krekwe second vice president Edema CAF emfaso ben na Ghana football ebenya Richard Akpokavi Mr. Esquire in the honor no GOC president fofro football ben award man adwuma ben na expect say obey yebedi hunkomo na super crash na otwin ya build up na yedi hunkomo ya beje predictions nyina heart of folk ene kotoko ensamiensen ene yedi hunkomo ene anwumre ede amao asira kese enkoma kwame afum from afar mebra eta echire yade nsam no eba DJ Omarion Facebook ene YouTube ode ato watafa DLFM 106.9 Bismarck edu say atena sedada obetenenka menso ametia kunya kesie mo atena tene dwumadi edi ama wedi ameje so no ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed king na before ebehye nkomotwetwe na senebusia kame wona memfa seda kesie mfama adwuma kuo mu kitayemu Lumba ensupa na ebusia Lumba ensupa aye insu abadwama nso a emu ode kama fine na Food and Drugs Authority aye nhwehwemu age atum se wobepie mo Ghana na opensu papa na moti na ekroje na ekọ onipaduam a enkofo haw bia emrewa eno ne Lumba ensupanti abusia baby bia wo bia wotie me na anwumre opensu ese wonom a eno ne Lumba ensupa menkonom ya anom de no na ebefa woyem Lumba ensupa na ese wonom na Lumba ensupa no enije samne se ye won bottle water ene ye won sachet nia opebia obetimi enya bina bibia kama insu ande yanom wo Ghana no eno ene Lumba ensupa eno ne Lumba ensupa enti bomoni ana pebinom na bibia enya kama enso emfamao na Lumba ensupa no mo amononum insuo munyane amononom no na monum Lumba nsuo no ni amonom ne de befa muyemo Lumba nsupa na mekamfo de amamo monum Lumba nsupa na bibia enya kama emfamamo efiefie mo mombobo dwumade bia wodi bia fa serve wa wowo enne ochena na otwe mebra wale Lumba nsupa na maka chense onto na omfanko ne wedding na se na bibia enya kama nti wedding eye dwumade bia wodi bia no fa Lumba nsupa no fa serve wa wowo nti ochena na otwe mebra wedding na se Lumba nsupa na ye serve na bibia ye kama ai Bismarck eno a ochena na otwe mebra wedding na eno a na ye benom ye num nso bia Lumba nsupa na mo amotunton nso monton na bibia kama emfamao Madam Abanyameche ewo dance man ne patem appeal to slain oben Lumba sport no frɛ no 0557 349 401 ena afenso no Mama Vic akache ewo ofanko 0500680783 Lumba nsupana busia mesro opebi ato a DLFM ya kache ewo nkran agbogba janhye ne Wisconsin International University ena edi animhwe bora yen reception ho obabeto abayo bi wo kache nso ope Lumba nsupana bi ato both bottle ene sachet ni nyina no obelidiu na wanya bi ato open dodo okra na ato de akodi udwuma bi ana aton kra empenfo betumi de agushen mu na ya beyi di amount open dodo ato ana ope bi ato open Enquires bia friend numbers way 0355 0 no abo 5 miensa 274757 0555 274757 and 0577 475343 Lumba Super and Ekite one Freestyle Friday here by Busia Sana Mekano and Commander Amiens Saket Okreku second vice president for CAF and Faso Bain and a Ghana football Benya football Bain and our money GOC election Mr. Richard Apukavi and Abeji Jumedian Efi Mr. Ben Nunu Mensan Sana Super Clash Ato Folk and a Kotoko ye do uncommon Bismarck do say Bra Madwen
Apakan
so where
oh you are good to share I hope sounds on
oh nyamia dom me won ya papa
as a code be na pese ha me kakra but ninyina me krum kakra
kafra
almost kata ya omo ni bi no omo friend kata be kakra omo friend code
oh okay
me dey na code yes
Matthias
I hope sounds on
oh nyamia dom me won ya pa sure mama yentie wen sam na ye de gu no
we dey kitu bi na ochina
ya be rem deep
me fa Mr. Ket Okraku as the newly appointed second vice president of CAF and on the day you try you say the upper the akokotoko engineer bro yes and you say afan kan and just say obi me fanko enti yes see how the American say Ghana fo nyina with one accord ye nyina yamra nanka yamfa support na e be necessary cry say the third term na no open me for now I've gotten a change of mind. Unim say started our campaign Ket the modern boy as Ghana FA president and kind but baby I rise there do no ye nyina hu bi at the time a lawyer question yantechi baby I no rise there do unfortunately fofi antwata expose number 12 ne ba ye ne ye hwe papa no senior ya bo ne former I think say is it high court and as high court employ declare say and who soon because oni pa ba be ginemas witness and as obetimi abese bia yes obedia dance no wentimi ampie court ntino ene ye bega say one way or the other and yabo papa ne form ntino ahumbi penti na mpanifo so say aboasre waje ne background no yi anani ato nchen enti yamfa lawyer kwasi nyantachi ade no enye lesson enye suade kese na ye nyina Ghana fo nyina we de yamfa moral support enta ketechi
mai obia nkotwetwe ne ye ya no no nko okwei enya yabo Ghana din
Apakan
obe boa ma Ghana nya bibia ebe boa ye.
Me say so ni mpanifo bi di nkomo wa kire ana hun say even Afcon na ga se ya bo no proper ukromu ano. Wo ye pani ana say wo post say o kafo a I mean unya a bit of profit ana say yetimi boa kakra one way or the other. Enti no media make say assistance now for now there. Me chance on this opportunity aka say ye nyina yamra with one accord near support Keto Kraku na even se ben necessary post a third term yesade no bekwa nyina intimi enter na chi na going forward no I cherish the hope say obetimi aboa ma Ghana
emfaso be na Ghana football benya
well Jamaica say football no waste means wom ujidio and yehwe the very last time I hosted Afcon in 2008 and no she hawa acha no ujide say Ket ko hoyi obetimi mpo allobi say Ghana en host Afcon eye nyina yenim hawa country be hosting nation hosting tournament one we infrastructures develop because CAF ebe fund no watimi aye improving infrastructures aside that economy and ye nuanu am ton suo yogurt even hotels you see enti ni nyina be boa ma economy nso ade akosoro and even aside that Christ your team and I say your team be it the local and I say the juvenile and I say the Black Stars proper qualify for Afcon. I tell you
decisions be
yes you go to
TI
ubeti me as referee way me pemo for we mama you see enti your I mean bright chance say Ket Adru way yetimi so nimu na say ya boa no ye push no to the and I believe say going forward no Ket betimi abaye CAF president
baby okika kone there
Ghana
likely
say upie akwa the shores of Ghana na be hu say enkofo respect Ghana
sure
be ya yeti aye mbuye de be upie akwa outside Ghana
ya bobra o football bismarck obi a yaji under 20
world cup even
players ye produce abedi pele asamoja no Ghana ya bobra o football
what the football aspect po 20 nkruma influence of Africa
Ghana yanye ketwa
we are the gateway of Africa the Brazilians of Africa etino how Ghana upie ko other countries me the Enquires bia. Say hosties are all African games. Me share one Ivorian journalist bi. Meneno cry ye tie chat. I say Ghana. Anyone was say ye bahas ye players no ye legends no yan hwa mo. But to outside Ghana. Hwa players no. You see, and this is a club opportunity I nyina yen som na yam market ye hu bi pen ye sre
mo bia nkotwene mapa.
Efie bia mense obia won na so ye sre. Say watchna bijina third term for cat. Say project in this agenda ni say yes. Abaga yamo no konanim anyina for the betterment of the country.
Mo nkoye ne nyam.
David Maza say anas ro nim na oba bi ma. Ye ane no ye betie gina because the one hwe the way I say Ghana football. Ghana football be say nyina ya anas. And ye nya fa so de bia wo so. You call normalization kwa na west o man nim say nkeja football na shomza. They were even west.
Okay.
What you say? Etiquette there. Baby o yama ni trinkwa. Yama ni trinkwa na yenyina ye throw more support na ngasa de amano. Now going forward, no team rise to the top to the extent say obetimi po abe CAF president. Enti yama ni trinkwa na yambo na baso.
Super clash
no. Super clash yes. We dey ochina. Na kakra be ganze fans no. Omun trooping in their numbers but as a gate fee no you outrageous. Mount Central am 50 cedi near there. Yesterday kotoko ne has ni say no morning content is first. Enti yesterday say omo hwe na omo be gate fee no bibia. And we don't want a situation whereby we be 200 cedi for VIP. We be do VIP stand no be the 50 cedi and 30 cedi ticket wo. Sad na come more too much. Across posted do mama mi jino no. Me say opa Sunday e be ko. Ukita VIP onya baby mpo. Me wa obi kita center line. Ana ode akọ etino aya ho am na ese omo hwe. Na sa ne mawe. Omo de domian say ye twa ticket ma. Kwan be fa so akọ transfer omo fan.
Omo fan.
Yes sir, my fans no. Omo losing interest going into the stadium. Enti yesre omo. Omo making sure say so obi twa center line.
On center line o.
I mean come to Apakan. Say the way ekoso. And ekoso say ya abon say e be man kofo be losing interest. Yon kofo bi wa say bi kakra omo mpe de obi wa krampo one na langa jo bi opese omo nya good time on stadium what I say eti abekọ na say yanum fonso moto m hihye na de anything that's the only difference between VIP and center line. Okay, what I say sebi Apakan ti kakra won ko na say one comedian box abekọ VIP na wa jiji adam na ni baby girl na abekọ na yanum fonso moto mu twi ezanko fonso mu shi jamasi obi a eti asre omo hwe na gate proceedings no ombe bibia ma fans na enti no ochina emedi sa
yes na Mr. Richard Akpokavi
no
GOC no wa adwuma ye
yes yan congratulate no and ye hwe ba bia GOC na
Benunu mensa
akofoma I think say omanya GD onimu no betimi abeboa na yetimi akon bibia betimi akon kan ti ono so ochina ye ba be nu dwuma nta Apakan yemfa ene de nsi na afrefo nsumra
meda se eno eye minua Bismarck edu se ena watene nka yemfa beye 3 course bi na yenye ne yansore so na zigibi embra 0534 050199 ena 0593406565 oba ket efutu obe na wode mano first caller udi ni baby akasafi
the blessed kid
chairman general Kofi ma
bra so catcho
oh me show Omari on the Messi
oh Omari de Jano so no okay send me otin so no so ti o
ai
what artiste
Omari on otete o
no me tin yo ma
Kofi ma yenti we
tin ba jo we
nyame adome wo ye pa
oh bra get the one abaso then ye bra Bismarck kai no anaso no ye no kokwasa na o yesa intricate nyoma bi na juwe di be dinu no then Bismarck ka no bebi a we kan say ye baba kete du no ye bona abaso onkunko ni na then Bismarck ka say we ka for ko betu na be president no in final head ye bo wana na Black Stars anyway ye krum football na head akoni Lumbesia oni nyame eduma
onso ni nyame ntina Kofi ma mpache odi ni ba bia kasafi Dabi facha me mama wagina so ache. Sabra biem 0534 050199 0593406565. Pacho udini baby akasafi.
Apakan GH.
Chairman General.
Apakan GH.
Chairman General.
Apakan GH.
Me feel brutal.
Bema.
Chairman.
Na boni man mayo.
Semento nkamini baby akwahye. Hey 49 nana. Na nkamini wow.
Ba mi tia me na eti kakra na baby amekwa yen bi menti di nkamini a.
Oh, nti waba.
Mo fanche me.
Mate.
Maba down te fi ne ko ide na je se ejinem.
Mate akwaba.
Ye ni aminia.
Mate yenti we.
Abakan sebi ebiasi obi eni ho a ochiri fa wasem pakodo. Kwati ase. Ani obi anso ni ho a ode ne nsa benkum be kire na jafie. Ye nyina ye bompaye. Ghana tumpon okreku ekọ n'anim a animonyam no Ghana dia. Nyame nka mo ho eni adwuma fa amogo.
So oni nyame ntena ye dase 49 wentumi anyina so facha me yemfa ba mi no bi nkan na yenye ne yemfansi 0534 050199 0593 406565 Kate Okreku a new second vice president at the Macaf a futuo ben and award mano and a Ghana's version of the Classico and a hat of folk ni asante kotko baso mpacha udini baby akasafi.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Boss, mpacha mejo so.
Yeah, bref muni o misemu amasamai.
Bref mpacha yenti we.
Ofa how say Ghana no ye de bia no ye masika di anim kan dodo. Ya di nyina ya kwere se kota igugra we. Oba akofuru kosora wo wanse nyina ya sanche ho ne nyina ya sa gufom ya. We de ye besere. Ye besere o ma. Se omo mi enfam pai bonta papa neti. Na otime nkonko nani. Apakan obi to aso ma wase.
Brefum medase obi beto aso enso ewo. Last caller ble na yemfansi na yenko na zigibi beto aso. 0534050199 and 0593406565. Last caller oba na yediesi na yeko enso na Europe no matches ekoso ene enumbre. Na English Premier League about 10 minutes. Manchester City and Shebi Wolverhampton Wanderers almost and Shebi na England Liverpool wajele gene da so and offense no Spanish La Liga no so about 10 minutes. Rayo Vallecano Ashabako Getafe and Minty last caller no bampacha udini baby okasafi.
Hello,
okay, mpacho lower radio set na mami amesra. Okay, mpacho yenti udi.
Hello.
Yes, sir, udi.
But make a difference sawam.
Okay.
Obutentim
sawam yenti o.
But I amas ayi die. But mesra mo fa nam 24 form 90 form na.
Hello. Dabi ne lion ati atoman so. Nti sana make no Spanish La Liga 11 minutes. Rayo Vallecano Ashabako Getafe entumi ente German Bundesliga ya bo Simano Eduanai 42 minutes. FC Heidia enshebie VFL Bochum so enshebie na Italian Serie A 25 minutes. Simano Eduno enum Torino enshebie Venezia enso enshebie na French Liga no Simano Eduno son 27 minutes. OJC Nice Ashabakwa Bobo kwa yefene Rams enso entumentia yede enwon samade ma na uremo ewo Tottenham Hotspur Bobo ko na kachia omo manager yefene Angie Postecoglou na so ayeshi brute sanse ne mono eda femtam enyama enkoye ne amete ene se Tottenham fo no edwendwen so mbeja ne kwan na ejebi wo ejebi ti asesa nso ena etetie mntinu Tottenham fo no aye o ma dwese so omuja Angie Postecoglou omuja ne kwan former Barcelona eye manager oye legend as a player edema Barcelona ye friend Xavi Hernandez no and omo person omo de ne ba na obey new manager edema Bobo kwa ye friend Tottenham Hotspur ye de wonsam ede ama na sana made two when Liverpool Agyei leg no ewo England kwasiada omo ne Chelsea na ebo na Enzo Maresca manager edema Bobo kwa friend Chelsea wa confirm say nyame adoma kwasiada wo eye Stamford Bridge no ombe ma Liverpool for guard of honor ombe salai mienu bakuwa na Liverpool for ne name no modeje omo samba ewo eno eye Enzo Maresca ne confirmation or the aba na ukuada ampaye bedwa UEFA Champions League second leg Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal na asema boboba na nyeni kasem and say Piaget for omo talisman your friend Ousmane Dembele abrantie no akwa kupra wakonya Moscow strain e won the right thigh no na omo ye test ebo born mpane ahwe say bia nyame adoma ukuado obetuma bebo against Arsenal first leg omo sha Arsenal kaba kwa omo ntumi antinti second leg no mbehwe say bia ombetuma wiwi Arsenal fo ofie no ma qualifier emre ene nkrabia na ebekire yam fancy nyame adoma chena no pa say twendi ampo nyankopon amani etimkwam ne yawanwone a ni aka echibia de babeto so na enne eye mia me sister birthday yes akua boatma lampard nti omayon fa ni picture ne to sma me na me wish me sister birthday na yemfa entoso enso ewo na Millicent akua boatma lampard ABL Millicent akua boatma lampard ABL na oyensen training and afenso no oye kotoko die hard supporter onfa kotoko ndi agro kra me sister eno enti Millicent akua boatma lampard ABL sis ene akwakoye wa woda imagine DL 106.9 kasafidi so awe show happy special birthday nyame nhyiraw onya okese no nton kwandem na ne awhwehwe bia no wonsa enka akomapa na ekita nyame nkoso a enhyiraw enti wakoye kotoko supporter idie yes here show fabulous birthday enti once again Millicent akua boatma lampard ABL sis happy special birthday enkomo bis ye ko
wa Apakan ya kone die
na bra we woni no
zigibi o heavy pa
oni manoma tuburucha oni manoma
anoma asa anoma nam wiemana
dabi anoma na yetu no wo phone so no na this number o tuburucha
enya won because no kra man yo
enju be defend na tuni funo nyai onso tuni yedi na ne ne aye ko enti tuni funo
no dey some omo ankasa kase bet responsibly enti wa na mo wa ebi onu nso onim de onya wo
wa kire Nhyiraba o
Nhyiraba nso dwam
Nhyiraba nso de no wagim ni nyina ye bre ya dawroma na Nhyiraba nim na okọ kire no
sa de nso le ni suan de e de nso beja
wa kire Nhyiraba de boni o ade boni pa na wa kire Nhyiraba
udi nso eye
obeyi wo anu ana
Apakan ye dika mi nchia watiefo so mo ye de
o bia ho ye
against na obo na emfa dika no against na obo Arsenal emfa
o Arsenal me mo against
but you ya say mumusu no musu uza biswa ko musu na no musu
ze Arsenal na yi o mu free mu nti
do musu so o mo ba
o mo so mbe comeback
so comeback bi any ho but o mo sa ko 3-1
ebi apate
general be jinam ko ma 3-1 me die me say Arsenal emfa
PSG Bishop oh okay
Apakan o se dan ya
se me hwe wa
na Bismarck and now tie drive no went tie
mentio
kokasa IG any excel almost section on went tie
David
patro ko Facebook na go tie